What up? What up? What up? It's Mike and EJ's Bear Down Breakdown. And I know y'all saw that game yesterday. Me and EJ was seeing that game yesterday, and what a disappointment to say the least.
Huge.
But but before we get into that, we're gonna do the intro. You know how it goes. Man, so before I get started, did you check out my shirt?
No, I couldn't see the whole thing. Packers games. Yo, where you get that from?
I ordered it on Amazon. I ain't even going front. I ordered it on Amazon. It was like 18 bucks. Got it in about, 10 days or something like that.
Oh shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, I know. It would have meant a lot more if they would have won last night, but it's still a sweet shirt nonetheless.
Oh
So,
yeah, for sure.
but then you gotta check out the new sweetness too.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't miss that. I seen that, bro. That's dope.
So I actually got one for you too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So
Ooh,
I'm gonna give it to you next time I see you, or I'll mail it to you.
my dude.
Whatever is easier. So you're gonna have the same one. And I thought it looked dope.
That
So
does
I
look
was
dope,
like,
man.
yeah, yeah. So shout out to, I think it was made by Fan for Life Art or something like that. I don't know, something on Amazon. But anyway, shout out them. They snapped. But anyway, let's get back to these Bears, bro. What a disappointment to say the least. Like, I didn't see anything out of Mitch that I saw the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row. Like, I saw a lot of indecisiveness, and then I saw a
Yep.
lot of chucking it down. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, the one, I think he threw it down deep 3 times. I think he was 1 for 3. That
Mhm.
Mooney throw was a great throw, great catch by Mooney. But man, it's like, come on, Mitch, what's going on with him? Like, I'm starting to think that he maybe just don't have it. Like, now I'm starting to see it because he
Yeah.
played a good team, and you see what he does against good teams. You just can't beat good teams. I don't know what, like, is it the coaching? Is it, like, we don't know at this point now. It's like it's everything. So maybe we do just need to restart.
Nah, man, I agree. Like that game yesterday, that frustrated the crap out of me. I'm as a Bears fan, it's like, man, I'm just so tired of watching us lose to the Packers every year. And they're literally where we're trying to get to. Like that team is like they're always good, man. And it's like we get stuck in mediocrity. And you know what the number one reason is? What you said, man. The quarterback. They have they've had literally two quarterbacks, Hall of Fame quarterbacks, back to back. Just think about that. Two Hall of Fame quarterbacks. We have yet to have one good quarterback since that regime. Like, just think about that. That's like Mitch, honestly, nah, man, he's not the answer, man. Like, I wish I could say he was, but like year 3 and we still having questions like I was just talking to my brother like today, and I brought up like Justin Herbert. This dude like broke like the rookie record for touchdowns in the season. Why don't we draft quarterbacks like this? Why do we get a Mitchell Trubisky, a Cade McNown? Why are we getting drafting dudes like this? Kyle Orton. Like, why are we drafting dudes like this and not getting guys that's actually making impacts? Like yesterday, I think it's partially the play calling and what he was seeing. They were like backing off a lot. They were pretty much say, hey, you could throw the ball underneath. We're just gonna sit there and we're gonna wait and we're gonna stop it. That's literally what we're gonna do. Like what y'all doing, it don't mean nothing to us. Like what y'all did against the Texans, against the Vikings, that don't mean nothing to us. And against the Jaguars, that don't mean nothing to us. Like we're not scared of that. And we know, okay, we can make a mistake. We got Aaron Rodgers. So it's like, oh yeah, you go ahead. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. We can play safe because we got this dude. They can be aggressive because we got Aaron Rodgers. Y'all don't. It's like
Exactly.
I'm just so sick and tired of this, man. Like as a Bears fan, the Packers, man, they sicken me at this point, man. Like you can see in Aaron Rodgers' eyes when he comes on the field against the Bears. I was looking at him yesterday, bro. He looks so confident. It's like, oh, I got this.
That's true,
I'm not worried about what they doing.
man. And the way like the way I be seeing Aaron Rodgers throws against us, like what you were saying, like he's so confident, like
Crazy confident.
and you see how he talks in his press conferences. He'd be like, yeah, we're just gonna go out there and do our thing against the Bears, like. And I've heard him before, like in past. Like I wish I could bring up the clip. I should have brought it up where he's like literally said like he doesn't fear us, like at all. So
Yeah.
and it sucks like the fact that we live not that far from Green Bay and we have all these Packers fans like and they do is just talk trash like you
Yeah.
guys trash, you guys get whooped on. And then guess what? We're every Sunday we're like, yeah, no, they're gonna come do this and they don't do nothing. They don't do
No, man.
nothing, bro. It's
No.
embarrassing. It makes me laugh a little bit. Like it's embarrassing to be a Bears fan sometimes, but
Yes.
I'm a loyal ass dude. It's like I grew up watching the Bears, so I'm always gonna be a Bears fan, no matter what.
Yeah.
But something's got to give, like, because even the Cubs at one point, like were trash, and then now
Oh
look at
yeah.
them. We can actually count on them every year to either make the playoffs or be solid throughout the regular year. Beat the Cardinals, that's our rival. They beat the
Yep.
Cardinals all the time. It's not like, oh, we're gonna get whooped on. So I don't know, man. I think I'm done with the whole Mitch Trubisky thing. I was hoping that he was gonna ball out, but he didn't do enough for me to want to retain him. Most likely they're gonna retain him just because we made the playoffs, and we didn't even win to make the playoffs. We got lucky as hell to make it to the playoffs. So
You ain't
let's get
lying,
that
man.
right. I'll be 100 as hell. Like we barely got it. We squeaked in. If
Yeah, we
Kyler
moonwalked in.
Murray had to get injured for us to get in. So let's be on facts with that.
Yeah, real
Um,
talk, man.
but so we're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna show our we got a guest in the house today. It's a guy I've known for a long time. His name is Vic. He's a diehard Bears fan, and he just wanted to get on here, man, and just talk some Bears football with us. So I'm gonna let him out now. What up, Vic? What's going on with you,
Hey,
bro?
what up, man? How y'all doing, man? Appreciate y'all.
Doing good, man.
Man, nice to see you, Mike. EJ, nice to know
Yeah,
you.
what's good, bro? What's good, man? I'm feeling that Bears hat you got.
Oh yeah, man. I took this mug off like second half, yesterday, man. I was just like, wow,
Hey, like I want this stuff for.
for real, man. Like, man, I just hate that the fact that every time we play the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, like I heard EJ say, he just has a smile on his face. It's like, oh yeah, I'm about to handle some business real quick. And he's just like, man,
Yeah.
I'm as a Bears fan, I'm tired of that. And I don't want to even sound a hater. I mean, F the Packers, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I mean, he's a good QB, man. Some of those TD throws, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't really like the dude, man. He's not on our team. He don't play for us. He don't respect us. And I feel like a lot of Bears fans like me feel disrespected when they come to our home and just beat us like how they do, man. I
Facts.
just, man.
Yeah.
And it's not even
Facts.
it's not our offense is not helping, but our defense wasn't helping either. You know, the last couple
No.
games also, like our defense cannot stop a third down. It could be 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches, and these guys they'll still let them make a first down, and it's like crazy.
And not only that, it'll be like 3rd and 1, and it's like it's obviously they're about to run. Like we as fans, like, come on, bro. If they're about to run, it's 3-1. Any good team is gonna run 9 times out of 10.
Exactly.
And then not only do they give up the 1 yard, but they'll give up 10 after.
Yeah.
So it's like y'all not even wrapping up. Y'all not tackling after y'all make mistakes. I don't know if you guys remember, but I counted at least 10 missed tackles in the
Yeah,
first
they
quarter.
missed a lot of
Easily,
tackles.
In the first half.
I guess yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yo,
Definitely.
and they're talking about like, yeah, it's no words. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that Eddie Jackson interview. He's like, it's no words. They're talking all this trash. You know, we're gonna come in. No words. We're doing it. And nigga, you missed like 10 tackles yourself.
Yeah.
Missed the interception in
Yeah.
your hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all seen that, right?
Yep.
Oh, I seen that like 3 times. I was like, what the heck?
And Aaron
No,
Rodgers don't even give you a chance usually to get an interception like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. What did he go like 13 for 13 at one point until finally?
Yeah,
I think it was like 10.
Perfect.
Like,
perfect
like
point.
y'all gonna
Yeah,
do
he was
that?
perfect.
You
And
know
we're
what I
supposed
mean?
to be
Like,
top 9 in defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know
It's
what was
crazy.
Hakeem Hicks. Like, was he missing like the first half at least? 'Cause I did not like for real. And like Mac, I heard like some of the old Bears were like trash talking these guys because I mean they didn't really do much, man. And Mac is my guy, man. Like for real. But I don't know, man. This year it's just kind of crazy. Just seeing people miss tackling and everything, man. It's just man. I know they double team the dude. Don't get me wrong, but can someone else be open? Like, man, I kind of miss Eddie Goldman for a second because he was making some clutch tackles last year when we had him. You know, when Hicks didn't
Yeah.
do nothing or Mac, you know, he came through. But man, we really need something, man. I don't know. We just need to clean the whole house, man. To be honest. I don't
I
really
agree.
know what to think, man. It's just got
I
to the
agree.
point that we're wasting Max Cannon. We're wasting a lot of defense. Our Hicks is getting older. Everybody's getting older. I'm pretty sure that we only got like a good 1 to 2 years with this defense that we have, and if we can't do
Yeah.
nothing with it, then it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely our offense ain't gonna save us. And if you guys remember in that 2018. Defense scored us. Defense scored a lot for us, man, and
Yeah.
helped us. You know
True.
what I'm saying? At least, like, if we're up by 10, they'll score a touchdown or get an interception so we can, like, get another 3 points or another 7 points to, like, be up on the game and don't have to worry. Now we doing these little chip shots with Santos, and don't get me wrong, he's been doing his thing, man, but I mean, we need
Solid.
more than field goals, to be honest, man. And
Yeah,
playing
I mean,
against the
especially going
Saints,
against the Packers.
You saw it
playing
last
against the
night.
Saints.
You saw it
Oh,
last
I
night.
saw.
Oh, we had what, like 4 field goals in a row? Like, if those would have been touchdowns, guess who would have won the game? The Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Think about that. If those 4 field goals would have been touchdowns instead. So,
Yeah.
but we got another guest too, Victor. Stick around, keep chopping it up with us, man. You got some knowledge. I'm just gonna bring in our other guests in, so you know we're all in here, we're all live. What's going on, Eric, man? How you doing, brother? Keep chopping it up with us, man. You got some knowledge. I'm just gonna bring in our other guests in, so you know we're all in here, we're all live. What up, Eric? How you doing, man?
What up?
Can you hear us? Maybe he's having some difficulties with hearing us, but until he can hear us, man, we'll keep chopping it up. But
Yeah,
man, there was one point yesterday where I think the score was still
Yeah, like
21-16,
Yeah.
and I think we had a chance to score a touchdown, and I think we instead we went for it. Like, no, not a chance to score a touchdown. We went for it on 4th instead of kicking it to make it like 19-21.
Yep.
Those are like little mistakes that a good head coach, you taking those points every single time, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't know. I personally, I'm taking those points because what happened right after, we got the ball right back, and it was still 21-16. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If all you're doing is kicking field goals anyway, kick the fucking field goal because if you get the ball, which we did in the next downs, we're gonna kick another field goal. Now we're in the lead. Now the game is different because yeah, Green Bay could have easily scored a touchdown. They were like balling out like it was nothing. But at least like they put a little bit of pressure, like at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the whole game, the pressure was on us to try to keep up with them.
Yeah, it's like you're not gonna beat the Packers kicking field goals, man. They scoring touchdowns every time we kicking field goals. That don't work, man.
For real, man.
Exactly. Hey, is it working out for you, Eric?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
What's going on, man?
What up, man?
Welcome
What's
to
up?
the
What's up,
show,
BJ?
brother. Welcome to the show. This is my guy Victor down here. You know, he came
up,
out here
Victor?
trying to chop it up with us. So we're just talking about last night's game and how disappointed we are. So go ahead, man. You can talk about whatever disappointed you last
Yeah,
night.
say your piece, man.
Say your piece, brother.
You know, man, every time I watch the Bears play the Packers, I get really pissed off just because, we don't do anything against them. I think they were saying yesterday the Bears are like 21-5 against the Packers, which is insane to me since Aaron Rodgers has been the quarterback there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I heard that.
And, we just need to make something happen. I mean, Mitch Trubisky looked like how he looked in the beginning of the year all over again. We started
True.
playing a decent defense. And, man, every time they do these plays, it just really makes me upset, like, watching these guys. The only one I could say had a good game was David Montgomery. He did his thing. On offense, at least.
Getting them tough yards. And at one point, when I thought he was injured at one point, it looked bad,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
that was
Yeah, it
in the
looked real
beginning of the
bad.
game.
Yeah.
I was like, it's done. If this guy is out, it's done. So I agree 100% with David Montgomery, man. He's the only star we have for real.
Right. And the
Oh,
thing that sucks is, like, because we keep winning and now we're in the playoffs, it doesn't seem like anything's going to change. I have a feeling like not much is going to change at the end of the season.
like we're just gonna go out there and just the Saints are pretty much gonna do the same thing to us. Is pretty much what you're saying.
Right. And, like, I don't even know if, coaching will change or if, like, the GM will change or anything like that. Just because now that we made the playoffs.
Nah,
I was
we
reading
better let
something
go already.
today. I was reading something today that supposedly that according to like multiple sources that like Ryan Pace is still kind of on the edge of getting fired because we didn't beat the
Good.
Packers. Like I guess that was part of like the contingency. If you're gonna stay, you have to at least win, to get in. And obviously we didn't. We should be out right now, but we got lucky. So that's why they're kind of like,
Real
nah,
lucky.
your job is not
Yeah,
safe.
exactly.
They're saying that Matt Nagy's job is safe, but now Ryan Pace, which I'm happy about that. At least start with something,
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Like,
That's
honestly, man.
And I don't know what's gonna happen going forward, but the problem is now that we're in the playoffs, like I think we're gonna have like a top 20 pick. So it's like we're out of the option. We can't even get like one of those good quarterbacks coming in.
Right.
So it's like now we're stuck next year with Trubisky. We're stuck with Nagy. And if they bring in a new guy, he doesn't really get a chance to start fresh from the beginning, So
Yeah.
the problem is we might have to go through another year of being 8-8, or less than that. After 2018, where I know you guys as Bears fans, we were like, yo, this is it. Now we the boss in the North. The Green Bay Packers, we were just whooping on y'all. Like, I remember that game one with Khalil Mack. Like, I'll never forget that game in my life. Like, the way Khalil Mack showed himself like, yo, I'm a Bear now, And ever since that season, it's like, man, it's like, what went wrong? Like, seriously. Because y'all got the same people practically.
Yeah.
Like, is it really all just on one person? Like, Mr. Trubisky? Can we really all say it's just on one person?
Nah, I feel like it's everybody, man. I just feel like I don't know. To me, it's just crazy, man. Just like Trubisky, like man, I was just like, okay, this was the game. If he wanted to like get a franchise tag or 1 year or 2 or whatever the heck they wanted to do, this game for him was really important. It just showed at the end like it's the same results, man. Same results with this guy. And I just feel like it's time to move on. It's time to move on from him, Ryan Pace, and even Nagy, man. We just gotta clean the whole house, man. We can't lose to the Packers, man. I'm tired of losing to the dang Packers, man. It's just like
Every year, man. It's
For
every
20
year.
years, for like the last 20 years, we've been, or not 20, because in 85 we was fine, but ever since ever since they fired Lovie Smith, that's when they started really whooping on us.
Oh, man.
Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know about you guys. I miss him just because at least we were stable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys know he was a coach for Illinois, like
Yeah.
one of the colleges, and he just recently got fired. So hey, Lovie Smith, bring him back.
Bring back Lovey.
Bring back Lovie, but
They do something, man.
Yeah, they got
that
to do
ain't,
something.
that ain't never gonna happen. It ain't never gonna happen. But I hear too. I don't know if you guys remember Jim Harbaugh. He used to be like the 49ers coach. He's been getting linked actually a lot to the Bears if Matt Nagy gets fired. So he would be. I think he would be a nice little addition. Like he has good defenses and he knows how to coach.
Yeah, he played for the Bears years back. So it's like he's got that link too.
He
So
was
it's
the
like,
quarterback, right?
Yeah, he was a quarterback for the Bears. Yeah.
I heard he
It
was
was very
no good.
brief. It was brief, but he was there. Yeah. So it's
I heard
like,
he was not that good though.
no, he wasn't. He wasn't. Let's keep 100.
A regular Bears QB. Just
Yeah, for real.
I don't think the Bears have ever had a good QB.
No. And then the
That's
Packers,
how
they
they say
get 2 Hall of
color.
Famers back to back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, Colored, bro. The Color days. Don't even get me started, man. That guy, it was so open. He was worse than Trubisky in my eyes.
He didn't really give a crap, to be honest. I felt like
Yeah,
he
that
just
was
wanted the
part of
money.
the problem. He didn't care.
He just like, oh, I threw it in though. Oh well. And it's just like, oh, come on, bro. You gotta care, bro. Like, oh well. Like,
The thing I will
Man.
give Jay Cutler credit though for is he could at least throw the ball downfield. We saw
That's
Trubisky throw the ball downfield like twice yesterday. So,
Yeah.
And connected one time.
exactly.
And that was on that that catch by Darnell Mooney. That
boy is good.
Yeah.
dude.
I don't think he has a drop yet.
He dropped it once so far. He did.
Dropped
He did.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped it once. Yep.
But just
Not-
think about that, man. Just think about like how we got a talent on offense like Darnell Mooney, and we ain't got the quarterback to like fully utilize him, man. Like, how frustrating is that? Like, just think about that, man. It's like we got talented players like Mooney. Allen Robinson was a no-show yesterday, but he's talented.
Right.
We got freaking David Montgomery in the backfield. They finally made some holes for him, and you see what he can do when he actually got some room to run. But it's like it's getting wasted, man. Like, it is so annoying that we got to go through this every year. Our offense is always mediocre. We got a good defense, always elite. This year it's just been okay, but it's like it gets wasted every year. Like, it is starting to get annoying, especially losing to the Packers twice every season.
And it's like, how do you lose to a team so often when you play them all the time? I don't understand that.
Yeah, we
'Cause
can't
me
even
as-
call it a rivalry no more, man. This ain't no
Right.
rivalry.
Because me as a human being, like, say for example, if I'm playing against you in one-on-one basketball, and I notice that you're always going to the right because I play you a lot, I'm gonna stop you going from the right. Like, so like what I'm trying to get at is like, at this point, don't you know what they like to do? You play them twice a year.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't know. The reason why Aaron Rodgers is so cocky, he knows the exact defenses that we're gonna play him. He plays us all the time. So he's like, all right, I'm looking for cover 2. Oh, there it is. All right. Touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And we got And then we got lucky last night. Like you guys saw that drop in the end zone by
Oh
one
my
of those
God.
Packers receivers. When I
Yeah.
saw him drop that, I was like, this game would have been done for sure, 100% if he would have dropped that. That drop kept us in the game for like, I want to say to the beginning of the fourth quarter. We were still down 21-16 for a whole quarter. Like, what? I don't know, man. At this point, it's like you guys are saying, I think we need to scrap everything. Trubisky, we tried. I had a lot of hope for you, especially these last few weeks. You know, I keep it 100. If I see somebody playing well, I'm gonna be like, oh, they're playing well now. But you're not doing it against good defenses. Not even good defenses, like Eric said. You're doing it. You're not even doing it against decent defenses. Because
Yeah.
I think the Packers are 15th overall. That's not even elite.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you got to be at least top 10 to be elite, top 5 to be
Yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
So I agree with you guys. Have you guys been keeping track with the draft at all? Like as far as what players are good, like as far as QBs coming up?
I don't really. What are you talking about? Like NFL ones that are gonna be like?
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
so you know how like the draft is coming up in April.
Oh,
Yeah.
And like
okay.
so I haven't really been keeping up with too many, but there's one guy that I keep hear his name mentioned to the Bears, like last name Thrask or something like that. But like the dude, apparently he's pretty good. Um, next episode we're probably gonna go a little bit more in depth of the potential like players that we can get, but obviously we want to see what happens next week with the Saints. So we'll just keep it on that for now. We'll wrap everything up with what are our predictions? What do you guys think is gonna happen during this Saints game next week, man? Do you think we got a shot at all, and or do you think they're just gonna destroy us? And we'll start with the guests today. We'll start with Victor and Eric, whichever one of you guys want to go. Well, what are your predictions for next week's game or this week's game?
Well, honestly, I'm a Bears fan, so I'm gonna ride with them. But I don't know. That's kind of iffy, man. You saw how they blew us out the last game and the year before. I mean, it's kind of But I mean, all I know is if we lose, then they gotta clean the whole house, man. Trubisky ain't doing it, even though they're gonna probably franchise tag him and let Robinson go because they're not gonna want to pay him that money.
Yeah.
So honestly, I honestly think, man, if the Bears don't win, then yeah, we gotta clean the house, bro. To be honest, man.
Fact.
I mean, it's just like it's like what dealing with an old girlfriend that you consistently want to be with, or you know what I'm saying, and like it just doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. This is not working out, man. This is dead.
Oh,
You know
like
what I
that.
mean? But
Yeah, I like
yeah, man, I'm a hope for the best because I'm a Bears fan. But if we lose, bro, brothers, that's it, man. Clean the house.
Clean the house. Facts. I rather go through the next 3 years. If we're gonna not be good anyway, I'd rather us be trash for the next 3 years and just be building players. So I agree. If we don't win, everybody got to go, including Allen Robinson. So go ahead, Eric, man. What's your predictions for this week coming up?
I mean, this game coming up is going to be tough as hell too. I mean, we just played Aaron Rodgers, and you look what happened. And Drew Brees is just as good, if not better. I mean, like Victor said, I'm ride or die for the Bears, but we barely squeaked into the playoffs. And what's the record for the Saints? 11-5, something like that.
12-4. I think.
They're
No,
looking
I think
good.
11-5 because they lost
okay.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game, just like last week. We got an elite quarterback coming up, and if we had like an elite cornerback, like we still had Charles Tillman or something, then I would be like, okay, it looks a little bit hopeful. But like, I love Kyle Fuller, but I feel like he's just like an above average cornerback, and we need those people in the backfield, man. That's what we really need. That's what we're struggling with.
Yeah.
That's true. They were
Because you
picking us
saw
apart.
Devontae Adams was wide open this whole week, like getting big ass plays every time they would throw him the ball.
Yeah. Legit.
And he always scores on us. Like it's like
Yeah.
I think he's like on a 4 or 5 game streak of always scoring a touchdown. That's ridiculous. Because I forgot which one of you guys mentioned Allen Robinson didn't get a catch yesterday, did he?
Yeah, EJ was saying that.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought
yeah.
he had like one
Like,
catch.
one
Yeah,
catch,
he a
but you
no-show.
want to get paid $18 million a year
Yeah,
to
that's money time,
against a
man.
rival? No,
That's
bro,
how
that ain't
that's how you earn your money, doing good against your rival, man. And he was
exactly.
where was he at? Where was he at yesterday? Because he wasn't on that field. I don't know where he was at yesterday. Like, shit, man, where the heck was he at yesterday?
He
Yeah,
probably was
I
at
don't
Lambeau.
Yeah, he went to Rose
Oh, man.
Stadium.
Yeah.
To the wrong thing. But you know who came out of play though? Darnell Mooney, man. He had a career day,
Yeah.
and his ankle got injured, so I hope he's okay. They don't know 100% if he's gonna play this week because his ankle. So, but man,
Hey,
that kid is special. That kid
Can we
is
just make
fucking.
sure? Hey, can we make sure that Buster Shrine dude doesn't play next? Because if not, we really gonna get killed. Because he a real Buster for real, man.
Yeah, fact. Do they be picking on that guy? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. I don't want to see him out there against the Saints at all. Like you said, we really miss Jalen Johnson though. It goes to show that kid is really good. Like
Yeah.
you see how everybody else been getting like picked on. Jalen Johnson hasn't been getting picked on that like that at all year. He's actually leading the NFL in pass deflections. So the
Yeah.
dude's good. Like, yeah, he's not good at getting interceptions, but he's also not good at not getting burnt neither. So it's like the good is he'll get better with the coverage and getting interceptions. That's in due time. So go ahead, EJ, man. What's your predictions for this up week?
Man, honestly, I want to be optimistic, but it's like, what have we seen this year from our squad, man, that's going to make us feel optimistic about going into the game next week? Nothing really, man. Like, the offense is inconsistent. Defense hasn't been elite as it been in past years, man. But it's like, I'm gonna try to be. I want to be optimistic. I'm gonna say, hey, I think I'll give us a chance. All right, let me just say that I'll give us a chance to beat them, but it's gonna be with a few caveats. The defensive line is gonna have to step up, especially Robert Quinn. It's like, come on, bro. How much did they pay you to stop the run? Like, come on, man. You're supposed to be getting sacks. Like, look at Leonard Floyd. Like, Michael was telling me, like, before the stream, Leonard Floyd has more sacks than Khalil Mack and Robert Quinn combined. Like, come on, man. Like, what are y'all getting paid for? Like, seriously. But
Oh, where they been?
And we let Leonard Floyd go. If the fans out there don't know, we let Leonard Floyd go, and the guy has more sacks than Khalil Mack. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, just let him walk, man. But I mean, they got to step up. Defensive line has to step up. Hopefully, Roquan Smith, he'll be there because we definitely need him to play.
He was gone too.
Yeah, we need the offense. They can't do what they did on Sunday. Like, honestly, I like how they were committed to the run. Okay, we're gonna have to do something similar to that. We're gonna have to commit to the run, keep Drew Brees and that offense off the field. But Trubisky's gonna have to make some plays, man. Like, honestly, an offensive line, I don't know if y'all noticed, but when they were passing the ball like on 5-step drops, they were getting pressure in his face. Like, they were getting pushed off the ball. So the offensive line's gonna have to protect better. But Trubisky, when he has a chance to make plays, like, I'm not talking like doing all this dinking and dunking. They got to throw the ball a little bit further down the field. That's not going to work, man. And like field goals, okay, you kick the field goal when you have a chance, but y'all got to score touchdowns, man. When you have the opportunity to score, when we got that turnover, when they muffed the punt, what do? We kick the field goal. How do you
field goal?
That is that when you have those opportunities, especially against elite offenses like Aaron Rodgers, the Saints. Yes. You cannot kick field goals. They're going to be scoring touchdowns and you kicking field goals. So what's more points? The field goal or the touchdown? It's obviously the touchdown. So it's like you got to score touchdown. If they don't score touchdowns on Sunday, they will be losing that game. We will see them next year. Point blank, period.
Perfectly said. And I agree. My take on it too is I don't know. Like I'm in the middle. I'm kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm with Victor and Eric. My fandom wants to be there. Like, yes, we're gonna do this. But after what I saw yesterday, I don't even want them to be out there anymore. Like, yeah, I was happy at first, but it's like, nah, I just want a clean house now. Like you know, I'll be a real person. So I'm a real fan, and I'm tired of this trash that they're putting out there, man. And then look, we're still buying gear. Like, I'm still buying shit. That's why that's why they put out the bullshit. No, like, seriously. Victor, you probably bought something this year from the Bears. EJ, Eric, you probably bought something this year from the Bears. Even if it's like a mug for $2.50 at a thrift store. You know what I'm saying? But it says Chicago because we love this team. But what they be putting out on the field, they doesn't show that they love us back. And it's like frustrating as hell.
Yes.
Guess who's gonna be there when those guys are done? Like, they got their money and they've cleaned out. These 4 people and a shit ton of fans, we're gonna be sitting there watching them, you know?
Yep.
So at this point, why go out on Sunday and disappoint us? And then guess what? If you manage to get a win, because EJ was saying earlier, yeah, Drew Brees is lethal, but he does dink and dunk a lot. So if you can get him to just dink and dunk with no Alvin Kamara because he has COVID-19, we can probably win that game. Yeah. But then guess who's right up? The Packers, right after.
Yeah.
In Lambeau.
Team you can't beat. Yeah.
Over there and score 10 points or 3. I don't know if you guys remember, just to wrap it up, I don't know if you guys remember, but the last like couple of games, I think we scored like 3 points and then like a touchdown on the Packers. Like, we just did not score on them dudes.
Oh man.
Then they don't have good defense. So it's like, is the yellow messing you up when you throw? What's going? I don't know. Like, for real. But I agree with you guys though. Like, if y'all don't win, fucking clean house, get everybody out of there. Like, Khalil Mack gone, like, everybody. I don't care. Like, because Khalil Mack is not the quarterback. He don't throw the ball. He's not gonna win us anything. You know, it's at the end of the day, we still need a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
So get some picks and let's just rebuild, man. That's where I'm at. But other than that, I hope these rookies continue to do good, like Darnell and Jalen Johnson. I like what I see. But we just got to keep getting young.
Yeah.
So, hey man, let's just hope for the best on Sunday, and we'll see what's going on. So, Eric and Vic, come on the show, man. I really appreciate you guys coming out and sharing how y'all feel as real fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, I appreciate y'all, man, and bear down, man. So we'll talk to y'all, man. Y'all be smooth, man.
Hey, you too, man.